Is this box for us?
Open it.
I don't want to open it just in case it has something inside.
Open it.
You do it.
Textbooks.
Well, where did they go? They're kind of in my way. No. Oh, I think they go there. Can you help me out? What?
It's massive.
Why did you need me to help you out anyway?
I don't know. I thought it was more heavier. I didn't actually lift it first.
Yeah, well, you're being a bitch. Right.
You know Eli?
She's doing this class with Philby.
Why do I get one of the class? It's awesome. It's actually the funnest class. Second funnest class I've had.
Yeah, yes, that was really fun. But the waves are so.
Where was this, sir?
Sorry, where or when?
Where?
Where? London. Yes? Right, going to rub this off. You know it now.
Do you know it's an important word? It's Australia.
Australia?
Yeah, but you've got to say Australia.
I thought you can't.
Australia, mate.
Those kinds of things appear now.
Why are we missing? Who are we missing? Those three numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan. Fine, mate. I bet you. Okay, so we've had a look at our for loops and we've had a look at while loops. Okay, so now I'm going to look at repeats. I'm going to give you a little problem to do with repeats. What I'd like you to do, I'd like you to do it in pseudocode first. I'd like you to do it flowchart next. Okay, then have a go doing it in Pascal. Okay, now the other day we looked at the average function in Excel. What I'd like you to do today is ask the person to enter a number and then say, would you like to enter another number? If they say yes, you go back and enter a different one. When they finally say no, you work out the average of all the numbers that are entered. So you're putting the repeat loop. Does that make sense?
No.
Yep.
Yes.
Doesn't make sense. Seriously, like just reading another language.
Makes sense to them.
I know.
But if I was saying, Jimmy, why didn't I go? We wouldn't understand what you're doing.
See, I
It is another language. They need two languages. They need pseudo and they need Pascal. Some know Python, PHP, C++.
Yes.
Very clever.
Sir?
Yeah.
What was the justification? Why is it that we're learning Pascal instead of another small group language?
That's what's in the requirements. It's just it's easy. It's free. It's free. The file is free. Quite often, in other languages, you have to pay for these to charge for Visual Basic. We have to know. You don't just. There's no specification about what you have to learn, but you have to learn a high order language. So a lot of stuff's written in Pascal because it's just easy. Okay, there's no graphics involved in it, so you don't get bogged down with trying to work out the graphics, all the objects, methods, properties, and things like that. Yeah. I mentioned this as Sydney, Eli, and Ellie. Maybe not Ellie, but Sydney and Eli. That's not holding hands as I prefer. So now you've missed what we do, boys.
Sorry. Oh my goodness.
What? I haven't heard anything yet.
I see something.
Is there any way they didn't get their assessment? Lawrence. Is there anyone that didn't get their assessment task last week? You don't need to be on the internet. I know you're supposed to do the Okay, so I've put up the syntax for the Pascal for you. Okay, there's no beginning in the repeat, which doesn't really make sense. You've come in late, now you're talking along in late. So you just write the word repeat, you put your statements, and then you have the word until with your condition. Okay, so repeat until answer equals no. Something like that. And then you have everything you want to put there. Now remember the big difference. Who can tell me the big difference between a repeat and a while? Jess, can you? No. While. They all have both have conditions.
A while is a pre-run, so
Pre-test.
so it will never, it might not actually run at all.
Boy, a while's a pre-test. It might not run at all, but you were going to say a repeat is a post-test. It has to run at least once.
Cookies don't play games. Find out for yourself.
Okay, so Sydney and Eli, you just walked in. So what we're doing is, you know how in the Excel we had a range of numbers that worked out the average for us. Yeah. What I want to do is ask the user to put a number in and then say, do you want to add another number? If they say yes, then another number, until they say no, then it works out the average. Okay? So to work out the average, we add all up the numbers and we divide by the number of numbers. Okay? Now you're going to get a fraction. When you're trying to divide, you need to use a real. Okay, so your average has to be in a real, not an integer. Your average has to be a real. When you try to divide, it won't like it. You're trying to divide integers. We can divide by just integers. I'll show you how to do that later on. So you probably want to format your number by using the colon 2 colon 2. 2. You watch the cricket on Saturday? Playing Clash of Clans. My son wants to meet you, Nathan. What was that? My son wants to meet you. Why? Because I told him that you're always playing with your Clash of Clans. He likes.
Clash of Clans is definitely going to be better than this.
He likes games. He thinks you're quite funny. I don't know if it means looking or just
can you give me some help with the pseudocode?
with the pseudocode. Pseudocode, yeah.
I've never really got the concept of it.
All we do is it's similar to this. That's what's so nice about Pascal for the repeat. It looks just like a pseudocode. So we're saying in the repeat loop, Lucian, pseudo, repeat, do everything until condition of it. Until I is greater than 10. So then we'll just go, we'll just print hello, and that will never stop because I'm not changing I with the condition inside the loop. So because I is never going to change, it will just go hello. If I did this, I equals I plus 1, I'll put I equals 1, repeat, print hello, then I will equal to 2, print hello, I will equal to 3, print hello. So all of this is repeating capitals, until in capitals, and then your condition. So that's very much how the Pascal written. So you're just saying, please enter a number. Would you like to enter another number? They say yes, gets another number. And you say no, you can just add them up and divide by the number of numbers. So you'll need something that takes count of the number of numbers that they put in. So we're writing the pseudocode first, guys. We shouldn't be on the online compiler if you haven't done your pseudo and you haven't done your flow. Anybody go to the, what was on the weekend? Is it Future? Life. Was it? Good Life.
Cancelled.
Good Life got cancelled.
Oh, well, it got cancelled like in the middle of it because it was raining.
Because of the storm.
Everyone
What was the one that was on Saturday?
Oh.
What was the one that was on Future?
Future was on.
Really?
I think they were both this weekend.
I think one went for 2 days.
Oh, really?
When I was close to your age, they had a long weekend one. It started on Friday afternoon and finished Monday. In 1983, it was just all Australian bands. The 80s were huge for Aussie music. You go out any night of the week, probably except on Monday nights, you go out any night of the week, you go to, like be a gig guy come out, the bands playing all that. Probably about 30 to 40 bands playing Thursday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Big.
Oh, hey, it was cool.
What happened? You go and see some live music, meet some girlies, have a few beers,
Throw back a few theories.
maybe have a bit of an argument or two. You'd be like, wouldn't be like $2 to get in, and you'd be standing on this close to the stage. But yeah, the Rara, 83, Friday afternoon started. It was just non-stop music. They had 2 stages going, a bit like Big Day Out, for 4 days. 83 was all Australian band, 84 was international. So you're writing your pseudo first, Sydney? No, I'm like, oh, good one. Pseudo, maybe that. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. You say add a number, right? And you add it to the total. What they put in right hand the one that you put that another variable x count how many times this is. That's what you divide by. If you add 5 numbers in, add all 5 numbers up. They give you something so you're not like silence. Okay, so you don't have a number there because that's going to be so you're asking them to enter a number, you add that to the total, you keep track of how many numbers you've put in, and then you say to them, do you want to do another number? And if they say yes, it goes back up to the repeat. If they say no, you break out and you repeat. You'll need 3 variables. You'll need your total. You'll need a count. Just count of how many numbers they put in. Your total, which adds them up. And then you need a variable for the number that they enter in. Oh, you also need one from the yes, no answer. You want to do it again.
So like that?
Yeah, but we don't have to declare our variables in pseudo. So you don't have to say number equals real. You can say rerun equals false. You keep that, but you don't have to say that number is a real and that total is a real. So enter a number, read the number, total is total plus number until rerun equals false. Okay, but how do you get rerun to equal false? So you have loop and finish. As I said before, if you want to bring coffees at this last period 5, I don't mind. If you need something to keep yourself going, then bring yourself a cookie or something to give yourself a little bit of energy. That's all right. Even when we get stuck, when we get stuck into the theory, we'll still try to keep this lesson hands-on. Who asked you something? What's that, mate? Yeah, okay, just let me mark the roll. Anybody named Nathan Broadfoot?
Yeah,
Yeah, is he a friend of yours?
not really.
If you see him, can you ask him or tell him that I want to see him? Okay, visit. You want to have a variable called total. Total equals total plus the number that they just entered. And each time it comes around, total will increase by that number that they just entered. You hear me, Glenn?
Yep.
Yeah. Total equals total plus number. Yeah, that's it, good boy. That will increment total every time they put a new number. Because it says total is now equal to what total was plus the number just put in. So really, when we see a variable equals itself plus something else, all that means is increase it by this, change its value to be this much more. It's not much. Mike's Bar and Grill, $15 shifts in one way. Am I right, Sydney? Yeah. You right, Jess? Want some help? You doing pseudo or you on to Pascal? Pseudo's just playing. Would you like to have a number? Definitely. Put a quick
One thing that like kills me is that we were in that again. I worked at the morning after like and then I could take myself a bowl the whole cereal down. And the next day I went up in front of my kids and I was drinking the week before and then I could cry. Like excited over that I'm like no.
You want to add that number to the total. Because every time we go through, we want to increase the total by that number. Okay, so let's say total.
This is all wrong.
Start off with that. So
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in so long. Why does he call his that son? Dude. Shut up, Mummy.
I missed those Skype calls.
So strange.
You can play wrong with Glenn and Eddie, choose fucking year. Like one replay.
Still a D-bag.
Huh?
Still a D-bag.
Finish Sydney?
No, can you just give me an answer?
Okay.
I don't think this is right. Can you have a divvy in for a repeat?
No, we just have repeat.
No.
Alright, you're asking the question up there before you've actually done the repeat.
Yeah.
So have your question at the end. So do you want to do another number? And if they say yes, you say until answer equals no. So get rid of that yes, bring the, would you like to have another number?
We've got one in there.
Well,
Oh.
okay, so you're actually reading the number, right? And you want to be reading lots of numbers, so you want that to be inside the repeat. Otherwise, it's not going to repeat. You want to ask the question.
read line then
Just read. And you don't worry about the line in capitals. Yeah, there is space, and just the name of the variable that you're going to use to hold their number. So number's fine.
number.
Is that right? Right. No, not pseudo. Okay, now you've got to do something with this number before you say, why are you saying please enter the next number? They might not want to do the next number.
Yeah.
So get rid of that please enter the next number.
Should I just
Just delete that. Right, now what are you going to do with this number? Take it and put in number 6. What are you going to do with that?
Alright,
So this is what I said to you before. Total equals total plus number.
okay.
So you increase the total by whatever they put in.
Yeah. No way.
They're going there, like? No. Good? Okay, you don't need to say bar. You don't need to say what type it is. Pseudo.
No, you don't have to, in pseudo you don't have to declare your variables, and you don't have to say what type they are. But you might want to do like Louis Cogdill did, and you might want to give an initial value at the beginning, because the next time you run that program, they might still have that class value that they had. You can do your flowchart just in freehand in your books. It's taking you too long to do it with a computer. Don't forget your indentation, okay? So everything between begin and end should be pushed in at least once. And then everything between repeat and until should be pushed in again.
Tabs or spaces, sir?
Control Z. Undo, sorry?
Tabs or spaces, sir?
Tabs, better? Because then everything's, you don't have to go tick.
No, but tabs can have a different width depending on the program, so it could be that big.
Oh, it is in
that
Word.
big.
It's in Word this time. I don't really care. It's not
Is that right?
No, I'm asking what you do.
I just use tab because it's just easier. There we go. Read spaces. So read number. Total is total plus number. Beautiful. Print total. No, we haven't asked to print total. We just want to give them the average. Would you like to do another number?
So then we'll go back.
What are they answering? How do they put their input into their answer?
I am done. Pseudo.
Yes. Good point.
Read answer.
Yeah, that's okay. Until answering is no condition. But you're on the right track. And that goes on the same line as your until. That's pretty good.
Should I have the read on the same line?
No, everything between the repeat and until should be pushed in. That's good.
Oh, which is in the read.
No, that's right. Everything between the repeat and until should be pushed in. That's good. But see how you got begin there? So everything should be pushed inside the beginning. That's it. Just push everything at least once. If you do this in junior, you can actually say, just indent them and junior do it for you. Okay, so then you get okay, now that's okay. So it's going to come through. So split it in a number. I'll type in 6. That goes into that variable. And then increases this variable what they want to put in. It says, would you like to add another number? They say y. That goes y. So that goes up here. Go to the next number 3. And now make 6 plus 3, which is 9 there. So it keeps on going. And at the end of it, when they say, no, you've got a total. How do you get the average? Total divided by the number of times they put it in.
Do I have to end the repeat or anything?
No, you ended it with the until.
Yeah.
And until should be all in capitals, and so should be repeat.
All your doing words should be in capitals. Your repeat, your until, your read, your print, they should all be in capitals. Yet, while, if, and, else, they're all going to be all in capitals. The whole word's in capitals.
Five people per year.
Okay, put the pseudo up there for you. If you have trouble with the pseudo, you can just copy straight off there. Okay, so we've got to begin. I'm repeating, so this has to happen at least once. Please enter a number. You read the numbers, whatever they type in goes to that variable. My total equals the total plus that variable. So I've just increased total by that variable. Count equals count plus 1. Okay, so count was 0, so count now equals 1, so I've got one number done. If you wish to include another number, y or n, read their answer until answer equals n. So if they put y or any other key in, we'll come back up to the queue, we'll read the number that they put in again, total will increase by that much, count will increase by 1, so count will equal 2, and count will do again, blah, blah, blah. Get down here, the average equals total divided by the count, and our print, the average is your pseudocode. Notice my repeat and my until, they're indented. So it's easy for me to read. This is what happens when my repeat starts. This is where it starts. So I could say, don't do that, please. Everything from here to here happens while this is true. Okay, everything over here happens until this equals n.
So,
Yeah.
so see how you have until answer equals n.
Yep.
I guess it doesn't really matter, but is there any way to have it so that you can do n, like,
you can say until answer equals n, which is
Can you have more than one? Is it a
Or-
comma and then the other thing?
n or no. Yeah. Or what you could do, Cindy, you can, when they read the answer, you can convert that answer to uppercase,
Yeah.
and then go and say, well, what's the word going, never, or knucklehead, incomplete, noodle. So I've given you the pseudo-code, you can virtually copy it now, Liam. Then you should be able to draw a flow chart from that. And then you should be able to do your Pascal from there. Your flow chart should look Liam,
Yes.
come on, give me one more. Your flow chart should look something like that.
Who else wouldn't know? Like, who else would know? Yeah. There was the way to get free chicken. There was someone that would know that. Yeah. They just looked up like ways to get free chicken. Best way to get the chicken free chicken from me and 5 friends free. Hey, this thing gets some chicken and 5 friends go together coming up. Yeah. Drank. And then I was wondering if you could have some chicken. Hey, big like Santa. We've actually taken your question into consideration. We may actually make the final free chicken competition. I guess you might bring it. Yeah. Yeah. Amanda's breakfast is probably the most coveted dish in the restaurant. Wait, isn't this the Nando's website? Yeah. So what do you mean they don't even know? Yeah, it's changed this design. They say that their shit is so right. Yeah, it's pretty shit. I think it's pretty satiating that they do with that, and they're circulating all around. The question is how likely get like numbers like the other stage or the website. How many between the Nando's fights over the number one song was starring in the amazing
Do you know what this error is?
Go to your code. Something's too long. So, I don't know. It could be because the reel doesn't have enough decimal points in it, so it's chucking an error.
So I'll change it to integer then?
No,
What?
I don't know. You need to change it to something.
I'll change it to integer. Let's see. It's definitely not that. Oh, that's a lot of errors. 11 and 14. That's too many characters. 11. How does that have too many characters?
Because you said that, I don't really believe it.
That has a lot of characters.
What that counts?
This. How is this a lot of characters?
It's not looking for that.
What is it?
That's a string. It doesn't matter how many numbers a string has, unless you, when you're defining a type, it's got to have so many characters in it. Plus, go back to the compiler.
Yep.
Those are warnings, not errors. Program does not name a type. That's your first error. You need to fix that.
Program does not name a type. What do you mean?
Okay, so I've given you the pseudo, I've given you a flow, you've just got to convert it to Pascal. If you've got trouble, I'm happy to help you out. And that's what you've got to do today. Well, that's good. Good stuff. Okay, back out. Work, Nate? Oh, okay, good work. You got it formatted? So that prints out to about. Don't bog down too much with the flow charts and the shapes. Just draw them, sketch them by freehand. What are you up to, Eli? Got no indentation there, mate. Oh, yeah, need to. Must do. That's, you'll lose marks in your pseudocode if you have it like that.
Okay.
Could not successfully compile. User is a nincompoop. I've never seen us say that before. Warning, character constant too long for this type. Let's go back. Show me your code, mate. No, where are you going? Why can't you show me on the other thing? Anyway, we'll unclick it so it's a little grey. Count is an integer. Number is real. And then total is real. So when you have them on the one line. Redo is a character. Average is real. Why couldn't you have that? Why couldn't you have average, number, and total on the same line?
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Now let me look at your thing.
It's the same teaching class,
Begin, repeat, count. Count equals count plus 1. Right, learn, enter a number. Read the number. Right, I'm not too sure we make number real. Total equals total plus number. No semicolon there after that one on line 13. Okay, so I don't know why total is pushed in further along right. Add another number.
last week.
Yeah.
Redo equals no. Okay, you've got to have that so each of us. Okay. You right, Jesse? Are you okay? Average equals total divided by count. Private average. So it doesn't quite well. So I have to copy that. Just click back. Just click back. Count equals count plus 1. Throw a semicolon at the end of that.
Oh yeah, you don't put it the way you feel. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be that low.
Go back. What did it say when you compile it this time?
This is the same thing.
No worries, mate.
You're saying redo is a character, but then you're saying it's all redo equals no, two characters. Change redo to a string.
Yeah?
How do we do like the exclamation mark in C++? Like it goes they, you know, like so until this is no. Oh, you mean like alright.
No.
Maybe you can save it as a pass.
Yep.
Maybe change the program name. Average might be like a
happy.
I'll tell you if it's bad. It's not that obvious, but they are bad.
That's before the end there, yeah, bracket.
I was just rather
Input?
yeah, unless you don't like
Input, comma, output. Spell input with a O.
You're going to coordinate that. I know you're like,
Just see if this makes any difference.
Really
Put
obvious.
number there and then put total after it.
Do I remove total?
Just type total there,
what do you follow NSW
comma,
average? Or after me?
and then get rid of the total.
Everything.
A redo like that. Okay, go back. Change that redo to, change it to answer.
One and
Be sure that upcase is the same way we had it for the other day.
Capital
yeah.
C. It's not. It's capital C. Capital case.
So what should have known that? Just comment it out, put a bracket there.
So, well,
And a curly bracket.
okay.
Thanks. Well, you can see the error, can you?
Yeah. I used the same thing. Upcase is declared wrong.
Sorry?
You haven't declared upcase right.
Well, that's how I had it the other day.
No, it's not. You had it with capital C.
Beg the dipper.
Mine works, but I've got it with a capital C.
Yeah, I don't think that's where the problem is. Compliance, there you go. Go back.
Well, you're compiling in C for
Oh,
starters.
there you go.
Who thought you were allowed? Who did, but I didn't know. Like, then we were on the one yeah, that's the one that comes up. I saw someone.
Ten.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay, so make those equal to 0 to
that's
start
one
off.
of the shit.
Hey, Lawrence.
Oh, stop, sorry.
You right, Jess?
No.
Nathan!
That's actually done. Yeah.
Eli, you finished? Still no indentation?
That's actually irrelevant.
No, there is an indentation.
Like, efficient.
You kind of have it after the
We got that for free, like, that's fine.
Should be able to do Pascal now. I've finished the Pascal.
I've had a bit of a job. Oh no, I lost my Pascal. I tried to do Pascal before Pluto, and I was actually doing pretty well.
So we only got about 15 minutes to go.
stop that noise.
Video stuff. Same with him, and he's like that ugly American guy with like his name down. What was the first time he just like pulls it out and then it's so sweaty, and then he just goes like comes down and monster. And I'm like, his name is still his intro was literally just him screaming, what do you do? What up?
What the heck?
Joel Adam on my nephew, and he is also a judge. Is he on benefits as well? Probably. Actually, I bet it's YouTube one. Yeah, I got like 40 gigs. You get like this is how I work. Oh. This? But also he like promotes like indie clothing brands towards well-dressed and like he's like
Do you know what the problem is? Still not.
Go to your code. Can you show me in Pascal?
So it doesn't need to be the uppercase C, as I said to you before.
Doesn't it?
Okay. So can you just be a little bit careful about what I'm students, because it's not the first time that you've done that.
I'm sorry, I'm just used to language being more sensitive.
Yeah, I know, but you've got to put a little bit of trust into me too, mate. But I don't do that a little bit. So how are you going? Are you still struggling?
Yeah. Keeps on giving me this error.
So on line 21.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I had the wireless one.
Just go to your Pascal. That's what you've done all afternoon. That's over an hour's work, mate.
Yes.
Go on, mate.
You want to change all the work? I think you can do that. But you can just like change your subject to study. Yeah, like
You're making when we use the poll, we're saying when we use the testing the condition, we say equal or until then we
I don't think that'd be any easier.
So that's when we're saying does the left equal. When we're saying let's estimate, somewhere we could use two equal signs.
You never even play armor is the game.
Make a difference.